first time, I understand real fear.
Are you a super fan of the actor formerly known as Superman, Henry Cavill? Well then, here are 5 titles to save the day. After 3 memorable seasons as Geralt of Rivia on Netflix's hit show The Witcher, Henry Cavill's run will sadly come to an end with a 2-part season this summer. And then Liam Hemsworth is going to take over the role.
Is that so?
Now, while you're waiting for the final episodes to say your goodbyes to Henry as Geralt, here are 5 more titles of his that you have to check out. Starting with, big shocker, Season 3, Part 1 of The Witcher. The Netflix fantasy show that's based on a popular book series and video game features Cavill as the main character, Geralt of Rivia, a mutated monster hunter trying to find his place in the world. Cavill actively campaigned for the role and was ultimately selected from a pool of about 200 actors. Insane. Critics were a little slow to come on board during the ultimately fresh first season, but The Witcher has settled in very nicely with a certified fresh second season and a consensus that says the show remains, quote, a whole lot of fun with Cavill bringing brawny charisma. Volume 1 of the 3rd season contains 5 episodes, so plan accordingly, and the final 3 episodes are coming as Volume 2 a month later.
And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow, fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Next is our certified fresh pick, Mission Impossible Fallout. Now, this is the 6th installment in the Mission Impossible film series, with Tom Cruise once again reprising his role as the iconic Ethan Hunt. This time, though, Ethan and his team join forces with CIA assassin August Walker, played by Henry Cavill, to try and prevent an epic disaster, as always. Unfortunately, August isn't who he appears to be, though. At 97% certified fresh on the tomato meter, this is actually the highest rated film in the franchise. All thanks to Henry? Sure. Why not? Now, critics say that this movie, quote, lives up to the impossible part of its name by setting yet another high mark for insane set pieces in a franchise that's just full of them. Mission Impossible Fallout can be found on Paramount Plus, and it actually runs 2.5 hours, but when you think about how much time it took Tom Cruise to do a bunch of his own stunts, that won't feel like very long.
Where's the needle? Didn't need it.
Coming in as our under-the-radar pick is The Man from U.N.C.L.E. This 2015 spy film was directed and co-directed by Guy Ritchie, and it's based on the 1964 TV show of the same name. Now, in it, Henry Cavill plays a CIA agent who teams up with a KGB operative to try and take down a mysterious criminal organization that's basically trying to acquire nuclear weapons. What's new? Hugh Grant, Alicia Vikander, and Elizabeth Debicki round out the cast for The Man from U.N.C.L.E., which is fresh on the tomato meter. Now, critics say that with, quote, fizzy set pieces and charismatic stars like Cavill and company, the film has just enough style to overcome its lack of substance. You can stream this one on Max in just under 2 hours, leaving you plenty of time to go and watch all 105 episodes of the original series from the 60s.
Things could get a little messy. End of the world, that kind of thing. How's that for entertainment?
Thanks to people like you, lovely folks, our audience pick this week is Zack Snyder's Justice League. Released in 2021 on the service formerly known as HBO Max, this is the director's cut of the 2017 film Justice League, as the original director, Zack Snyder, intended before he left the production after a family tragedy. Now, the film was brought to fruition thanks to an online petition created by fans. See, kids, making your voice heard really does work. It features heroes like Henry Cavill's Superman, Ben Affleck's Batman, and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman as they come together to stop the big baddie Steppenwolf. Now, despite its 4-hour runtime, fans love the Snyder Cut, which has an audience score of 93%, citing more action and character development this time around, which was kind of the whole point of the movement. Now, critics dug it too, with a fresh 71% on the tomato meter and consensus that says it lives up to its title and fits Snyder's true vision. Like I said, 4 hours is the time commitment for this one, but it's totally worth it for the mere fact that an online petition actually accomplished something.
Not impressed.
And finally, finally, our throwback pick this week is the Showtime series The Tudors. Featuring Henry Cavill alongside star Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, this historical fiction series chronicles the early years of King Henry VIII's 40-year reign of England in the 1500s. I mean, that is a serious throwback pick. Now, as one of the first major roles in his career, Henry actually played Charles Brandon, a military leader, and Henry VIII's brother-in-law. So, you know, family drama. Critics described Cavill and the rest of the cast as gorgeous, able, and handsome, to go along with sturdy acting and the show's stunning period detail, all coming together to equal 3 of 4 fresh seasons. You can actually binge this show in about 38 hours, and if I'm being honest, it's gonna leave you wanting more Henry Cavill.
Tell me, how was Anna Cleves?
I believe she is settled into her new estate and shows every sign of being grateful for your Majesty's charity and generosity.
So my friends, there you have it, 5 picks to fulfill all your Henry Cavill needs. Be sure to let us know what you are currently streaming in the comments, and check back here for more recommendations based on the shows you love right here on Rotten Tomatoes More Like This. My name is Naz Perez, and I'll see you next time.